Hello and welcome back. My name is Rebecca, and today I'm playing The Sims 4, and I'm taking a look at the new update from today, and also I'm going to be trying out building with the new round walls. So I'm going to actually take a look at Create a Sim first, because there's um, Hello and welcome back. My name is Rebecca. Okay, so actually, before I do that, I'm going to take a look at the patch notes here. Let me just bring those up. Um, if I can get that to come up here. That's not working. Capture. Source window. There we go. Alright, so should be showing up here now. There we go. So there's a lot in this update. Hold on. This is loud in my ear. Okay, all I can hear is the game in the background. So let me just turn that down here. There we go. So this is a lot of things for the high school years uh, pack that's coming out in 2 days. And so some of the things that is the phone has had an update. Body hair has been added. Sexual orientation of Sims. So in the more details in Create a Sim where it says customize gender, you can now select the gender identities that they are attracted to and whether or not the Sim is exploring romantically, the type of Sim they're interested in for woohoo or messing around, and if they're even interested in woohoo or messing around. And if you don't change these things, then it just stays with the default settings that we've always had. There's the new wants and fears, which has basically replaced whims. There's the new curved walls, and I'm going to be really looking at that a bit later. And then there's a lot of bug fixes. So for console players, on PlayStation 4, Eco Lifestyles, Evergreen Harbor had a lot of objects flickering in the environment. We think Fuse squelched the problem. If you see it, please let us know and provide information about the model of PlayStation OS. So it looks like they're still working on that one. On Xbox, interacting with the Cottage Living's chicken coop no longer causes the cursor to vanish. Closing the notebook interface now hides its controller legend as well. And then, so in the base game, Sims 4, Sims can once again scoot over to an open side of the bed that is pushed up against the wall. They can deliver food reliably to toddlers via the grab serving for toddler interaction. Sims can complement the birthday sim to complete the party if that goal appears. If you click on the need in the needs panel, Sims with the neat trait will now clean themselves instead of cleaning their home for hygiene. The Vault modular counter maintains its color underneath the dirt when it gets dirty. Sims jog once again when using the motion controller gaming mat and the Prio Perfection motion sensor game mat. The save and delete buttons now both appear when mousing over a save lot in the save game screen. Sims can ask about likes and dislikes without having their own preferences for them in decor, color, hobbies, and skills and music. And since Sims in the same household know each other already, they no longer have the option to ask about various likes and dislikes. And ask about career is the one exception to this. When socializing with another Sim, questions related to likes and dislikes are now grouped together under a category with that name. And it says, this is an interesting one. Your Sim went on a vacation with another household. You just heard through a neighborhood story notification that they adopted. That notification now has the name of the household's home world rather than the vacation world. Seems oddly specific. Placing a lot from the gallery defaults to its lot type instead of asking to change to the location's lot type. When you have a window that aligns to the dotted half tile mark and the window is as wide as its footprint, you can now place another window like that right next to it. Placing a rounded platform within another room now fills the floor tiling around the curve. Placing dragonfly swarm and mosquitoes on ponds now results in dragonflies and mosquitoes respectively. Bzz, bzz. Cars viewed from a distance on low-end computers now look more like cars and less like a newbie woodworking project. The screen that appears when you can choose which sim to do something with the active sim adjusted the header so text does not overlap the portrait of your sim. Screen also consistently shows the everyone category now when it pops up. Behind the scenes pregnancy tracking has some improvements for better performance and stability. 3 different crashes were fixed. One's PS4 only, one saving a lot to my library, one related to graphics, and the retail lot with mannequins crash has been fixed. And promotion requirements in the career panel now has a helpful hover tip, and the lot challenges icon has a hover tip. Cats and dogs has one. The curtains now can be placed around windows, casual country curtain, cozy country curtain, and charming country curtain. In seasons, gnomes placed from the inventory no longer continue generating seed packets after Harvest Fest ends. Island living. Children make progress for their outdoor adventure badge when they catch bugs and fish. Discover University. After switching specialization branches in a career, your sim now earns their well-deserved rewards from that new career. The button Go to Class Early now appears 1 hour before the university classes start, and Sims can go to classes early when directed to, if they are at their campus. Eco Lifestyle. The loading ingredients for Juice Fizzing Station now only shows proper edible ingredients. Idle animations for enjoying a fizzy drink while seated at a table now play appropriately. And Sims can wash off the died in an explosion moodlet with a good shower or bath. Let's see. Snowy Escape. Sims in the salary person career can complete the host phone conference task consistently. Drinking the Lifestyle Go Poof potion now actually removes lifestyles. Sims now correctly gain up to 3 active lifestyles. And mountain climb excursions now start instead of automatically canceling. Cottage living. Specific chicken coop variants remain the same color when becoming dirty. Chickens no longer prevent the egg hunt holiday tradition from completing. And I'm really excited about this one. Verdant mushroom soup now shows up properly when choosing it from the list of recipes to cook with other Sims and grabbing servings. That caused a lot of problems for me because it just disappeared, but was still there. Color swatches for long hair with a bandana now match the hair color. And from Parenthood, taking anger out on stuffed animal toys now decreases the teen Sim's empathy. Meanness has consequences. In Strangerville, an error code no longer happens sometimes when traveling to the secret lab. Journey to Batu. The hot tip mission for scoundrels now appropriately asks for 5 information fragments to be collected. Dream Home Decorator. The capri pants now appropriately appear as brown when selecting the brown color swatch. And werewolves. Werewolves and vampire sims now exit the appropriate tunnel entrances after choosing to explore underground tunnels. Tiny living, the remote control for Murphy beds now has the appropriate texture. And from Bust the Dust, for the broken vacuum cleaner, it now has the interactions to replace it with a new one or hire a sim to fix it. And the Dusty Chaperone upright vacuum now sparks when broken. So I'm going to go into the game now. So I'm going to take a look here with the sim. Let's see. Let's put her in a bathing suit. Because I want to take a look at the body hair first of all. Let's see. Okay. So under body. Ooh. So we have arm hair. So arm hair? No arm hair. Okay. Torso. So they have a couple options even for females. There. Oops. I want to turn. You not change. Okay. Back hair and leg hair. It says body scars. Oh, probably just because I haven't used those yet. Okay. For male sims, it should also be in facial hair. I thought there were some new ones too. I don't. Oh, that's with the pack. Okay. But anyways, so we got the body hair here. So torso, lots or little. That's the only one that has two different options of body hair. It looks like all the rest of just body hair or no body hair. Oh, I forgot to change OBS here. Let's go back to The Sims 4. There we go. All right. Sorry. Okay, so body hair here. The torso is the only one that has more than one option. So there's a little bit of hair or a lot of hair. And then we have back hair, leg hair, arm hair. And then the other part. Okay, so for the more details here, so we have all the gender ones that are here from before, and sexual orientation. The sim is romantically attracted to men or women, and they said the reason there's only those two options is because of how the game was created in the first place. They can't add more options right now. So the sim is exploring romantically, yes or no. That means I think that their options can change through gameplay. And this sim is interested in woohoo with men or women or neither. You can say that they're not interested. So, yeah. So if you don't choose anything and just leave it the way it is, then it just is the default settings for the regular game. And nothing has changed then. All right. Let's I want to put you in everyday clothes. Actually, I didn't want to randomize that. I want to randomize this. There we go. That's better. Okay. There. the other things we need to actually be on a lot to look at, which is the phone for one thing. I'm going to go over here. Okay, so the phone had a big update. So now we have icons instead of a list at the bottom. Oh, and you can still scroll through them though, so that's good. And it said there was, I think they said there was different customization options too. I think there's more than there used to be. Um, and then I don't think we have any, we won't have any fears yet. They'll be under Simology. And I believe they were showing up with the traits that would show the fears there. But we do have some wants over here. View a piece of art and travel to the park. So those look to be very similar still to the whims. But they're just different wants. All right, so I would like to start building here and see how it works with the round rooms. So what I was hoping to do here is actually build like a Victorian house. Come on. Let's move this over here a bit. I'm going to put a tower here on the edge of it too. So I'm going to try with the smallest one. Okay, actually, I'm going to make this one shorter so it's just a completely round room. There we go. I have to bring this in too. Copy that. And then I'm going to take out these walls here. And I'm going to copy that and make it go up one more story here. And then copy that, and I'm going to have this go up one more above that, so have a little tower. And I just need one more corner on here. Oh, I'll start down here. Bring that in. There we go. All right, and I can take out these little walls on the inside here. And now I have a little tower. And I'll put a roof on it. Raise this up a bit. And put a little bit of a curve on it. Bring this down. Just a bit. There. Just going for kind of a simple Victorian here. Bring that down. There we go. There we go. That looks the way I want it to. Put some roof trim on here. And I think I'll go with the white trim. But for the roof design, I want to put a blue roof on here if I can. If I can find... There we go. That one's just red and green. What about this one over here? Well, I'll do a pink roof then. It looks really red. Not so much pink. But anyways. Now, I'm kind of curious to see which windows are actually going to work on these round rooms. So large and extra large or all curved. So I've got the smallest curve here. There's not a lot of windows actually. Well, what about medium and tall? No, so most of the Victorian windows don't actually fit. That's kind of unfortunate. But I got some windows on here. All right. How about spandrels? Do I have a nice Victorian one here? Let's see. Well, these work. Okay. But only on the quarter. They won't go in the middle here. Okay. And can't interact. Okay. Can't put them there though. Can I put them over here? No, because the roof is there apparently. Hmm. Let's see, what else can I put in here? Spandrels work though. Sort of. Not really what I was expecting. Yeah, let's undo that. All right. So we got windows. How about doors? You have more door options, probably because they're only one tile wide for the most part. But again, most of the Victorian ones don't show up here. Hmm. But I could put a door like here and have my main door over here be a nice one. Okay, more of them show up on for the wider ones though. I guess because it is kind of a tight, like a tight thing here. You can only use one tile wide things there. Yeah, if I use the wider curve, it works better. You can put a bay window on one. That's kind of neat. Let's take a look at that. Okay, let's move this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just move that here for now. Bring that back. And then move us back here. There we go. Alright, how does a bay window work on a curved wall? Apparently it doesn't work there. Let's try putting this up on a foundation here. There we go. Foundation. It's weird. It shows it working when it's up higher. Yeah, so when it's up higher, it shows up properly. Oh, the Snowy Escapes one here, the Shoji one's on here. Let's take a look at this. It's just putting a hole in the wall. Because it doesn't want to go up high like the other one did. That one works. How's one with shutters look? It does the same thing too. You have to have it up a certain height before it will work. So it looks like the walls might be still a little bit buggy. Okay, what about doors? Oh, that's interesting. So when I raised the wall height, half my windows disappeared. Okay, well, let's get rid of the windows then. So the door shows that it works, but it's just leaving a hole in the wall. It's not actually working properly. Oops. Tooltip. There we go. And if I use the tall height, well, okay. So the arch works. And the glass doors seem to be working. But the medium height ones just don't seem to be working on this. Yeah, and this is doing the same thing. It shows the window, but it just leaves a hole. These narrower windows, though, those are working okay. So it could get some neat effects with that, but it doesn't look like everything's working the way it should. And it doesn't look like you can overlap them quite. Wonder if I use cheats. Oh, there's a space there. Okay. So they do overlap a little bit. What about alt placing them? That looks kind of neat. Could build a nice little round, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Greenhouse with this. Put a round roof on this. Make it clearer. Oops, not that one. There. Put an interesting frieze on here, maybe. Huh, did a funny little thing in the middle there. What about one of these? Let's run that across there. There, that looks better. That looks a little bit odd. It's kind of annoying with the windows not placing properly, though. So this, even on the taller wall height, needs to be placed really high up for it to work. If you put it, if you put it down lower, it just disappears. So hopefully they'll get that bug fixed. In the meantime, I'm going to finish with my little greenhouse here. Oh, that last one didn't place nicely. I guess if I want to do this, we kind of have to start at the outside and work my way in instead of starting at a random spot in the middle. But I kind of like how you can actually do that with the alt placing. I mean, it's not perfect right now. I'm just kind of playing with it. Like maybe if I didn't overlap the frames a little bit, it'd fit better. Oh, this edge piece though. So where the two meet in the middle, that is a bit of a problem, it looks like. It's probably why it had that one space in between. Yeah, because this window can't decide which side of the round part it's on. So. But other than that, kind of weird window overlap there in the middle. It looks not too bad. Now I just need like a spiral staircase. There. So you have a round windowed room. So that one worked nicely. And then we have our tower room here on this side. So as far as getting up here, either I could put a ladder or I could just make it like remove the roof if it will let me. Remove floor. There we go. Oh, this is getting some weird clipping from that roof piece. But it seems to be working okay otherwise. I just have to work on the spacing here of these. I don't know why it's giving me weird shadows too. Just in that one spot. It's like I can't decide whether the window frames are straight or on an angle. I'm actually a little bit curious to see if I can do that here with these ones. Can I alt place? Yes, you can alt place these windows, looks like. Not right over the seam, but like you could go right up next to it. So like if I don't really care if my windows go all the way around, then I can line them all up, looks like. But when I get here to this seam, then I have problems. I can't alt place and get a good window placement. So let's just put some wallpaper on here. Wallpaper's here. Okay. So I want bricks on the outside. And just get nice red brick here. I don't like that roof trim at all. Or not trim. Exterior trim. Or freeze. There, that's better. The other ones are too big for the house. I mean, totally appropriate to the area I'm trying to build, but not, didn't look good. Oh, I guess if I put this, make this one medium height. There. And I can put that around here. My house needs a door. And it needs some steps too. I didn't line that up at all. Let's try that again. There. Actually, I would take that over one more, maybe. Oh, it won't let me. It's interesting. So there are some little drawbacks to these. Oh, I think the 4 is more balanced there. Let's put a railing on here. Why did that go that way? So I just have to draw this in. There we go. Okay, well I can put that in that way. And it'll go right up to the edge of the round tower. There, that just gives the house a little bit more finish, I guess. There. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this round room here. So, okay, well, I think I'm going to end this here. And that was fun looking at the updates. And if you want to follow me for more updates for my videos, you can click subscribe and click like to show that you watch this video. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.